What up, this is Rama screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Mary Shelley. Let's rock this. I was super duper interested in screening this film because, one, I was a huge fan of the classic legend of Frankenstein, and two, this film is directed by Haifa al-Mansour, who is the first female filmmaker in Saudi Arabia and is considered to be the most influential cinematic figure in the Saudi kingdom. And that, my friends, is impressive considering how that part of the world or that region treats women in general. Haifa's works as a filmmaker have been both praised and vilified by the uptight people living there. Those who know me well know that I despise any oppressive theocratic culture that demands art to follow a certain restrictive traditional way. So for a talent like Haifa to rise out of such a culture is an incredible accomplishment in and of itself. In a nutshell, Mary Shelley is the biopic story of the writer who gave the world one of all time's most famous Gothic masterworks, Frankenstein. Elle Fanning plays the title character, a teenage dreamer named Mary Wollstonecraft Goodwin, raised by a renowned philosopher father in the 18th century London. Mary meets and falls in love with the brilliant poet Percy Shelley, hence her new last name. But their love affair over the next few years were stricken with financial calamities and differences of opinions about what it means to be committed to one another. All the while, Mary's long passion to write still burns inside her, and she eventually becomes a trailblazing woman who defies convention and channels her innermost demons into a legend for the ages. I don't know if Haifa chose to tackle this project because of the themes that are obviously on the opposite end of the culture from which she came. I don't know if she's trying to make some sort of a statement with this film, but her taking on Mary Shelley is like two peas in a pod. You can't get a more fitting filmmaker for the job. Because this is a story about a woman who's trying to find her voice and make her mark in a time and age when women are not defined by their works, but by their family status or their marital association or a million other things except their own merit. Now, you may not necessarily be fans of period dramas like this one, movies with lavish costumes and silly hats. Mary Shelley is a bit of an acquired taste, if you will. It is most definitely not Shakespeare in Love by a long shot, but this is more or less a tragic drama of emotional roller coaster. Shelley's life is consistently met with heartbreaks and disappointments and hardship after hardship after hardship. I mean, you can't help but feel sorry for the woman. There's a sweeping, epic, sentimental love story in there, but it's wrapped around a giant ball of struggles. By the way, after The Neon Demon, The Vanishing of Sydney Hall, and The Beguiled, I swear it seems that Elle Fanning has gotten better and better at playing tragic but strong female characters like this one. If she keeps it up, one of these years, she's gonna find her own Sophie's Choice type of role. But while Elle Fanning's performance as Mary Shelley is a must-see, I gotta warn you, this is a very long movie. Yes, it may seem only 2 hours on the clock, but it feels longer than that. Mainly because Haifa and her co-writer Emma Jensen wants to involve every event and every other historical figure that comes across Mary's life. So there's Lord Byron, there's Claire Claremont, there's many more other characters and subplots, and they are, to a certain extent, faithful to how they took place or how they happened in the history books. And so the story desires for these supporting characters and these events to help shape the very thing that motivates Mary to finally gather up the courage to write her classic masterpiece. So, this is not a movie about Frankenstein. It's a movie about the creative genius behind it. And if you're patient enough to go on this long, rigorous journey, even if you're not a self-proclaimed feminist, you will come to appreciate it too. So that's it. That's my review of Mary Shelley. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and share this video with all your friends on the YouTube verse and subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. This video is made possible thanks to your support on Patreon, so please go to patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Sign up there today and become my patrons. Let's rock this.